But you've left the country, you've gone to make it outside. Come back and come and invest. Because imagine if you have to get good helping hands to do this, it will be on a very large scale. You can even get a factory and things will be moving. You will not be
indirectly employed
quite a number of people.
20.
See, you would help employ more people on the continent. You help expand or invest in agriculture, make things better. We will not be importing cassava for Christ's sake. I mean, when I checked, we import cassava from China. Can you imagine? Okay, so you're welcome back to another exciting farming week in Ghana. In today's video, you're to look at how to start your own cassava farm, certain things you're supposed to know, some information that would help you in making a decision on how to go about your cassava farm. I'm still in the Volta region. I'm in Adidome, inside the Central Town constituency. I'm still here with Shadrach. We are in the GHS farms. We are here to look at his cassava farm. I think 4 acres, right?
Yeah, 4 acres.
4 acres
4
cassava
5 acres,
farm.
yeah.
Yes. So he's come to teach us some of the things you're supposed to take note of. The cost involved. Anything specifically you want to know in starting your own cassava farm. That's what we're going to look at in today's video. So before you get into the video, make sure you hit the red button to subscribe. Put your notification on to get regular updates when I drop a new video. And please drop a thumbs up onto the video. It doesn't cost to subscribe, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. This video is sponsored by Tunde Land Farms. If you are watching me from the diaspora or in Nigeria and you want to start your own farming, be inspired by this video and want to start your own cassava farm, Tunde Land Farms has got you covered. Now, they are offering cassava investment opportunities for all potential investors. Let me show you how this works. The investment are in two folds. One, you can either buy your own farmland from them and they handle the clearing, harvesting, seal and everything of the cassava for you, and you earn a return on investment between 31 to 33%. The second option here is you can buy some of their investment packages from their end. So you don't have to buy a farmland, you just buy part of their cassava investment slots, and bear in mind that they only have 200 slots available. So look sharp and get yourself some of their slots to buy. So yes, you buy a slot from them, and as little as 1 million naira. Yes, I mentioned 1 million naira. It looks a lot, but as little as $3,000, you can buy yourself some of their slots of their cassava investment packages, and you earn yourself a return of between 11 to 12% per annum. Per annum, because the cassava investment cycle is between 11 to 12 months. So within a year, you're earning a return of 11 to 12% on your investment. But the first option, you buy your own farmland from them, and they do the clearing, planting, and sale of the cassava and give you a return of between 31 to 33%. So yes, these are the investment opportunities for you from Tunde Land Farms. For more detailed information, check in the description side of the video for the various links to these opportunities on their website. Everything is detailed in there. Check it out, read it for yourself. And you're interested in the terms, reach out to them and they'll get you sorted out. Without much ado, let's get right into the video. So it starts from here.
Starts from here all the way to where you see this neem tree, the second one.
Neem tree, okay.
Yes, and it extends all the way to the edge there.
To the far end.
Far end there. So this belongs to a man. It belongs to a man. It was a farm, but I don't know, because of the rain, he has not been here for a while, so the rain has taken, the weeds have taken over.
Oh, okay.
So this is the farm from here up to the end there.
Wow. And all cassava farm, right?
All cassava. But this particular place, we are going to harvest them tomorrow morning, and then we spray, then we plant corn.
Okay. Yeah, I think most people, those who normally do cassava, they do it alongside with corn. Yeah. Okay.
Plant corn.
So how many months old are your cassava?
This is 9 months old.
9 months.
This particular one is a 9 months old.
Okay. Okay. Let's get inside.
So there are two varieties. We have the 9 months old ones here up to this place. Then the rest, this is about 5 months, 6 months, and the last ones they are 4 months old.
Okay. Are they all the same variety?
The same variety.
But those are different age.
Yeah, different age.
Okay.
Age.
Okay. So initially I was telling you about, you said you grow a cassava with the sticks, right?
Yeah, the stem.
You cut them, yes, put them in the soil.
They leave them for a while. After they harvest them, you leave them, and then this part from here up to here, you can divide it into 2 or 3, and then you plant them.
Okay.
Okay. They grow.
So let me show you something. So what I was talking about, I believe those who have been on my channel for some time now, visiting OPS farm, he also has a cassava farm, and he has a way of going about it that it grows within 4 months.
Oh, really?
Yes. So let me show you. For those who have watched that video, maybe today is the first time watching this video, you can learn from this. I'll link the video description so you guys can check it out up here. But one way of growing it faster, you see, normally if you cut the stems and put in the soil, it takes a longer time for it to grow. That's why it takes a longer time, like a year, so to get a cassava. So normally the fruit or the leaves grow on one particular node, depending on the stem that you do it. Yeah. So what he does is he cuts the nodes. So there's no knife here. So you plug each and every node in that way. Then you just nest it on the soil. Okay. It grows. Because even if you cut the stem and you put the whole thing in the soil, all the node has to die off. Only one particular node would grow the sun. So if you have to cut only the nodes out, it means you've ripped off all that process of the other nodes growing. Then the particular node, so you first nest it to get the best results. You nest it so the leaves start to mature and grow on it. Do you get it? Before you put it in the soil. So it means you take out like 5 months. That to take a long time for some of the nodes to die off, for the leaves to start germination on one particular node. And within time, you see that the cassava will start growing. So I have a practical, like if you want to see it for yourself, I have a video. Yes, I would link it so you check it out. So if you go about it, you cast a lot of cost, like buying even the cassava sticks to grow a lot on your farm. Because if you have even one stick, imagine the number of nodes you can get on it. So if you have to nest them, then you transplant, they grow quicker, and you make a lot of profit early. They get it. So those who have not watched that video, I know most people have been asking me questions about it. They wanted to know other types, like how to go about it. Who want to know how to do the stem cuts and the whole lot. I'll go back to OPS farm. We'll learn more about it. But if you want it to grow very early, this is like one of the best options to go about it. If you not watch that video, I'll link it so you guys should check it out.
I'll watch it and try it also.
Exactly. You can check
that space there. When we get things like this, we try them out. The space I showed you.
Yes, you can try it there.
I'll try it out.
When you see the results, then you can apply it here. Within 4 months, 5 months, you have like fully matured cassava. Wow. Really? And you can produce a lot.
We have certain breeds of, it's not breed, varieties
of the cassavas. Yes, that grows a bit early.
Grows a bit early.
Yeah. So imagine applying this method on that. It will reduce the time it will mature.
You see, these things, as I said, they are supposed to help out. Those who know, they are supposed to help out. That's the reason why we have. Oh, we bypassed the agric office. I would have shown
there, please.
They are supposed to help out with these things. But nobody cares.
I think
sit in their offices and make their money and they go.
In farming, so I would say it's dynamic in the sense that everyone has a way of going about it. The people who have incredible ways of going about things that they make a lot of money from, but they don't show you the information. So to take people who are willing to teach you, who would go down and say, okay, let me let you know about this information. Let me teach people who can get to learn about it. Because the video showed like the video is doing very well, and people get to call him almost every time, trying to learn from him and stuff.
Even a pig farm, a man actually came here and he saw Pascaline before she was pregnant. He was like, "What are we feeding the animal?" I said, "Oh, we add coconut chaff
to the feed."
I was like, "You eat coconut chaff?" I said, "Yes."
Yeah, you know.
Bought it. Like, oh, really? So yes, I said, "You should try it. Try it. They should
give you the best results." Yeah.
That's why the coconut chaff, when their feces are not supposed to be green.
Okay, but when it's
coconut chaff, it will be blackish, red, black, brownish, black.
Okay.
Shows they're putting coconut chaff into it. And they give them 3 weeks. They come big. But it's only a few people who know that.
But people know certain things. I feel we are all trying to, even though, because in Ghana, do you know we import cassava?
Yes.
Into the country.
At Volo here.
Yes, we import cassava. It's quite sad. If you know something, teach people, because the farming space is not like growing, most people are not really into it. Yeah. So if you get to teach each other, we all get to grow. They get it. We all get to meet the markets, meet the demand. It's too much.
It's too much.
It's too much. So I guess farmers who are willing to teach people. Because imagine, if you have to all grow cassava, maybe using that particular method or procedure, imagine the number of cassava we can produce in a year to help feed what you have and even try to export some outside. So it is what it is. Let's go on.
So let's go. So this is the farm. It's a little weedy, because
it rains. Because normally the rains, yeah.
The rains just started for some weeks now.
Okay.
So it's really it needs a lot of rain. We'll do that 2 weeks from now. You want the rains to die off.
Okay.
Because if you apply the weedicide,
yeah,
it takes a certain amount of time for it to take effect. If the rain falls, you have done
cost 90 jobs. It washes everything away.
Yeah, it washes everything
so
away.
Let's take it from this angle here. I want to start my own cassava farm. First, I get the land. Is there specifics, something I'm supposed to know about the land I'm acquiring for a cassava farm?
Okay. As for cassava, it's a durable plant.
Okay.
It doesn't need a lot of attention as compared to pepper, tomatoes, and the vegetables.
Okay.
So basically, just make sure that the land is fertile. That's why I said it's very important for you to test the fertility of the area.
Okay.
You find yourself.
So for the land itself.
The land itself. Sometimes survey. Watch how the plants are growing within that area. That would inform you which plants can do well or not. And you look at the topography of the soil.
Okay.
These places are very good for cassava, corn. And the other side here, pepper, tomatoes,
the vegetables.
So you look at the topography of this particular land is different from when we cross the road.
The way that one is. So you have to get like a surveyor or someone to just check all these details for you.
Check it out. Then you make sure you plow. You take away the stumps. These things.
Okay.
This place is planned next year or later this year. We're going to clear these places.
Okay.
Just like we have done here. We do the same thing here. I will plant this way.
New one. Oh, cassava.
No, here will be corn. This way. Then here will be cassava. So this way up to the ending there.
Where the
bushes clear everything. So this is another 4 acres. So 8. Plus the 4 I told you about.
On the other side.
Yeah. So that's it.
Okay, so when I get the land first, maybe there are weeds and stuff, I get people labor to
then you
clear
get
the land.
Tractors to plow.
To plow the land.
So when they plow, the weeds mix with
the soil. So then necessarily have to get someone to weed it. Just to get a tractor to plow.
It becomes automatically manure. Okay.
For the soil.
For the soil. So you wait for a period of time, then you plant. For us, we add, you see, I told you it's a value chain. The feces from the pigs.
Serve as a manure here.
Bring them here.
Yeah, that's one of the benefits of mixed farming.
So we bring them here. Especially these ones.
The ones there.
Yes. These ones were just trying our eyes. But we saw that it was doing well, so we decided to expand.
Nice.
So the farm, the way this farm was looking last 3 weeks, a month ago, is not looking that way because of the rain.
Yeah, so I made more weeds to grow among them.
So we have to take care of them.
Do the weeds affect the growth of the cassava?
They are resistant to it as compared to other plants.
So the cassava are kind of strong. Yes. Yeah.
Corn, if this were happening in a corn farm, you won't get anything.
It won't survive.
Your cassava is really strong.
Yeah.
So my corn farms, or the corn farms we used to have before, were very particular about weeds. We spray continuously.
Almost every time.
Then this one, maybe thrice a year.
Yeah, okay.
Thrice a year. Depending on the rain patterns.
Okay.
Thrice a year. And you're good to go.
And how many times you apply like fertilizer and stuff on the soil?
This soil is rich.
So then you didn't really
You see, this whole place, the motor riders, and they used to come and defecate here.
Oh, okay. Provide a form of
for years. They have not. This is the first time we are cultivating this particular land.
Oh,
Anybody is cultivating this particular land. That even brings me to one of the challenges here.
Okay.
The cows and the rest.
They come around. Oh, then they'll be destroying the crops.
So they used to pass here. So we have made a way for them through the back.
So they can easily go
to the grazing point. So they used to defecate here and do all the nonsense here. So the land is for years.
It's rich.
So maybe after some years of cultivating here,
then
it need fertilizers.
Okay. Because the strength of the soil will be down.
Yes.
So supposing someone like first starters who maybe their soil is not that, they have to like apply fertilizers on it before they can grow their cassava, right?
Yeah. Okay. You have to. You plant, then you apply the fertilizer
Okay.
as it grows on.
That's nice. That's nice.
And probably use manure. Manure is the natural way.
Yeah, the
Make sure.
organic way of going about
Yeah.
it.
I like the manure. It makes your work easier.
Planting distance. Do you look at planting distance and planting the
For this one,
Cassava?
we didn't. This one we didn't.
Okay,
But we did in terms of eyes, they're not calculated.
calculation? Okay.
So this one we didn't really pay attention to that. But the other ones we did.
Okay.
We just some few meters away.
So at least it gives the roots of the cassava. Because it's a roots plants.
So another thing is the getting labor. If I told you we weeded here, I think a month ago, exactly a month ago, we had to bring people from Akachi
To come and do the
to
weeding.
come and weed because people here will refuse. They tell you they will not do it. So we had to take the tricycle
To go and pick people.
Go and pick about 8 of them to weed here. That's it.
It's
It's not
run
up to a
again.
month.
Yeah.
It's,
But as you said, because of the rain, so
the rains are for the past
like-
5 days. Rain has been falling continuously.
that's the main challenge for you in terms of the cassava farming, or the other challenges that you're supposed to know.
The first challenge will be the cow guy, the cowboys,
Bringing the animals
the
on the farm.
animals. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the first major issue. The second one would be irrigation. Irrigation.
When it's not raining, how
It's
to
not
go?
raining, how to go about it. So this is a riverine area. The river Volta is not far from here. Just few
Yeah, when we
meters
were
away.
coming, we saw. Yeah.
It's like 10 minutes ride from here. But how to get the water from there
To this place is a problem.
It's a problem. So irrigation, that's the major problem. If there's irrigation, every other thing
It's easier.
is easier. Everything becomes easier. And then the price of the weedicides also.
It's a problem. I said.
And the fertilizers, as fertilizer, I don't use them. So but because of my land,
Yeah.
because of my land,
So for someone who's watching that doesn't have a rich land like this,
you need the fertilizer.
and with this, how many times do you spray it on the
For
farm?
cassava, as I said, 3 times.
3 times.
4 times a year. Or in the 9 months period, it's okay. It's okay. But as I said, the land is very. This place the weeds are very strong here. Very, very powerful. See the type of weeds growing. Very
Yeah.
powerful weeds. They'll take over the plants, so we have to weed. You have to come and apply the weedicides.
To kill them off from it. Okay, so someone's watching us. Instead of wake, you didn't actually buy it yourself, right?
You leased it.
You leased it. How much did it cost
200 cedis
per acre? Okay. So 4 acres, 800
Yeah,
cedis.
then we have to do some 1 or 2 distance. So let's say 1,000
Together.
together because you have to give. You can't go to an elderly person.
You have to sort him
You
out
have
a
to
bit
sort him
for
out.
the land.
Yeah,
So that's for the 200 cedis per acre. How many years?
1 year
1 year.
per year. So
Okay.
that's 1,000 cedis. Then if they plow, they'll take the same amount per acre that you paid.
Oh, to do the plowing for you.
Yes. So 200 cedis per acre. But if they are stamps, they'll collect 300 cedis.
Because it takes a longer
Yeah,
time to
yes.
do this.
300 cedis. Then you're good to go.
And the labor you incurred for letting them weed and stuff, how much did
Pay
it
them
cost?
900 cedis.
900 cedis for the entire 4 acres, right?
Yeah. No, they did only 2 acres.
And it
Did-
took 900 cedis.
Yes, from where this neem tree is, the second one here to this place. That's all.
Wow, it took 900 cedis.
900 cedis. It's gone.
So 1,000, let's say for the land, plowing 2,000,
2,000,
then the people who did it 900. So like roughly 3,000.
3,000.
That's nice.
But per row, row like this, you get like 400 cedis, 300 cedis.
As in the
Cassava.
Cassava
400
sticks.
cedis. In terms of the amount of cassava you get.
oh, okay,
Per
okay.
row, I did not say per acre.
Peru.
Yeah. So this particular column of cassava,
Yeah.
400 cedis.
Okay.
400 cedis. So if you add them cumulatively, you make a
No, no,
profit.
no. Do you know the number of cassava you can plant on an acre?
It depends on the dimension.
Okay,
of
the
spacing.
spacing you did it. What's your
Spacing depends. And the produce, it also depends on all other factors that come together.
Okay. That makes sense.
So, yes, it's a bit distant. So let's walk.
Let's go to the other side.
So these are the gutters. See,
For water to easily pass through.
Yeah, water to easily pass through. So the water comes. The topography of the land is slopey, so it comes all the way from the top.
I think because of the weeds, so you can't easily see them, identify them.
But I think this side, when we get to this side, you will see, because that side is not as bushy as this place.
The other side?
Yeah, this side here. You can even see there's a difference in the outlook as compared to here.
Yeah, that place looks more organized.
Yep. This one, we used some young kids to plant.
Okay, so that was the beginning, like the starting of the
this was the beginning. If you followed my Twitter, there was a bare ground. So I'm coming to start my cassava farm, 2 acres. This was the first 2 acres.
Okay.
This is the main. This is where our attention
is on.
So you can see there's a difference.
So how many months is this one?
This is 4 months old. Just 4 months. We planted this in January, December. Yeah, December. Early December. You can see. This looks better. You can see there are not much weeds here.
Yeah. The soil is
very sweet. So you can see. This is the main cassava farm.
And the view here is nice.
Yeah.
I like the way this one looks more organized than the other one.
The other one looks scattered. So this is the one I usually stand in.
To do your this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see. Even now they have grown. So
at first they used to be like
they have grown, so they are squeezing. If not, you would have seen the spaces in between them properly. It ends there. And to the top where the trees are there. See where my ankle is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where it ends.
No, the back there.
Oh, okay.
So, cuts across that way. There's a space there also for us, but we are thinking of just using it to build a structure to store things temporarily, so that we don't have to be conveying things with the bicycle from that place
to this
place.
Makes sense.
And this place, well, the dream is to buy this place actually.
To buy it finally.
Finally. And then this is where the factory will be. We're still having those discussions.
To see how best to go. Would you like for people to, maybe those who want to invest or come and help make it a reality?
Yeah.
Partnership and stuff to make it big.
I'm open. There, as I said, Tong, there's a lot of opportunities in Tong. It's just about people being willing to listen for us to pitch to them. There are a lot of opportunities. I just demonstrated the feces from there.
You bring it here.
That's big business. Business-wise, it's a big business.
Yeah.
The peels of the cassava, you can use it. Some people throw them away. You can use them to feed
the animals.
The leaves, they are not waste. You can give it out. There are so many things. This is a herb. They use it to cook food for us to eat. So a lot of business opportunities. A lot. We use this cassava to do gari, cassava dough.
Yeah, I had someone contact me from the US that he had almost 200 hectares of farm at Afram Plains. It was a family land. His vision was to use it for cassava farm. That's like what he wants to venture in. He also has the goal of building a factory where he can even use to do drinks and stuff. It's like a big business there.
Big business. So this is just the start. You know that things are going to get better.
Improve. Okay. So if you are watching me, a lot of people watch me from various countries, US, UK, everywhere. There are people who are outside who want to also invest into farming. People who want to start their own farm, who want to support people, young people who are also into their own farm, doing well for themselves. How to indicate that they want people to also come and at least make their dream a reality. Yeah. So please, if you're watching me and you want to also sponsor or help him, I'll put his contacts in the description side of the video and also pin it in the comment section. Make sure you check it out. any way you can help, also support. Maybe you want to partnership and make the dream big, or buy more lands to make the whole place big. You can also contact him, and he's willing and able to assist. And you can have the discussion from there and make things go on peacefully. Yeah. So people, if you want to buy lands or let's say lease lands, for instance, for here, are there lands around, or do you know people who can also assist with leasing of the lands?
That's another challenge.
Okay.
With farming in the Volta region, most of the lands are in family hands. They're family lands.
Okay.
So for my family where I come from, with their lands there, but I can't go.
Okay.
Because it's a family land. Next time you go, they'll start, oh, okay, it's a young boy, his brain is coming, he wants to come and fight for his father's
properties and stuff.
So that's why I'm doing it here. You want to lease a land here, they'll toss you around.
Because it's for families.
Oh, in our place, it means go and see this person. Then you go to that person. Oh, Kwame number. Take this person's number. Call. Yesterday, I came here around 3. Between 3 and 8 o'clock.
And
that
I'm looking for the
5 acres land that I need is just around here. I went to about 6 people.
Wow.
And I've still not finalized it. I have to finalize it before I leave. So you see, you ask around. I want this person. Oh, it's a family something. So we have to meet and discuss. Or the theory is for the chief. It's for this. Those things are all issues. So the challenge is not easy. And time is going. Rain has started.
Yeah, at least you have to start.
You have to start planting. But they'll do that till maybe July.
When things are
going down. Then you have to. That's what happened with this one.
The other farm.
Yes. This was initially planned for March last year. But it took us till around August before we were able to finalize this whole space.
Wow. But I hope there's no, after you got it, there's no litigation or anything problem on it.
Oh.
That this problem will come that, oh, you're supposed to come and pay to me.
It happened.
Pay to. Wow.
It happened. We were removing the stamps for this place, this particular place we have. And some family members came from the land. Said, oh, it was Mr. ABCD. He didn't tell us. Let me call him. The man said he should come home. Then while I was walking away, they were passing comments. And this person, you give the land out without asking us. Who does he think you do this type of talks? But we were calm. We were just watching them. We were on the motorbike just watching them as they were doing their things. Because we knew we passed through the right channel. But assuming we didn't, or assuming those people were a little crazy, to become something else. There's a farm here. The cows, they have chopped them, eating all the person's stuff.
But how do you avoid the cows from coming here?
So what we do is we set markers around to indicate that this is somebody's farm. Now sometimes we meet them, especially Saturdays in the morning, we meet them and we talk to them.
So they don't direct their cows to come and feed it.
Or we go to the owners. Because we are one big family.
Yeah.
If something happens to me here right now, it takes just a few phone calls. They know who I am.
Okay.
So it's a big family. The whole town is a big family. Everybody knows everybody.
It's like it's good. I mean, the sense of community here in the Volta region is nice. Yeah. At least it doesn't bring a lot of problems and stuff.
Once you're a visitor, they know.
Yeah.
That's why when you messaged me that the price.
Yeah. When I got message, I was like, it didn't make sense. Because yeah, 10 cities. Now you from Accra here to this place, how much was it?
I thought they told you 20 because they did something like that to my mother before.
Oh, okay. So when they mentioned 10 cities, I was like, So that's why I WhatsApp to check if I'm getting the right price for it.
So the litigation issues and those are the basic
challenges that you can say.
Challenges that we face here. Aside that, and the irrigation and lack of support from. Lack of help from the assembly
to also come and help.
Because personally, the Agric program that's been run by the Ministry of Agric, I forgot it.
Maybe the
planting for food
and jobs. Yeah,
I'm not seeing anything here. There's no orientation. It's just every man for himself, God for us, or maybe I don't know. If it's politically material, that's not my problem. But what my focus is that whatever they are doing, they should support the young farmers around. You see, there are young people who want to go into farming a lot. There are young people pumping money into farming.
Yeah.
And they should come around and find ways to help them. It's not easy. It's not easy combining this with
Other things that you
other
do.
things to make just.
Then the support has to be more. The government has to do more. Honestly, the government has to do more. Because if, as you are saying, people, agric extension officers who are around are not even willing to do their jobs in the first place, that's a big problem.
It's a big problem.
That's a big problem.
Extension officers who don't come around. And the problem is, even with the pig farming, there are people who are doing illegal stuff.
Wow. As in giving them different feed and stuff.
Chemicals to bloating them, to fatten them, which are not good for consumption.
Yeah.
But nobody is observing that. So you can be in your corner doing your own thing.
No one cares.
It finds its way to the market.
And we, the final consumers,
You don't know.
and that nowadays the life expectancy is not that high.
Yeah, all these things are part. They are all, as I said, it's a whole chain of things that we need to.
I agree. For farmers, I won't say I don't blame them. No, that's how you're supposed to be. Okay, because you are doing your farm to feed people. I know there are challenges that come with doing your own farm. You want to get money quick. You have some challenges and stuff. But just imagine, if you are doing the illegal stuff, you are selling your produce to people, endangering people's lives and stuff. Using a lot of chemicals, not applying the right proportions, and people are consuming this kind of vegetables and stuff. Or food.
I also don't blame them all. You see, if you are buying feed at 25 cedis or 23 cedis just over a year ago, and suddenly it's 50 cedis per bag, your salary as a worker is still the same thing. And most farmers, farming is like a side business. You have your major source of income where you just pump this to get additional profit. So that money, where are you going to get it from? You have to find means to make sure that you're getting the same amount of
returns from it.
And it is painful though.
It's sad. The inflation rate in Ghana is crazy. It's affecting a lot of things. And everything's become very, very expensive now.
Those in Accra complain. Those here, you don't know.
And they complain here, people complain more. But Accra, things are very expensive in Accra.
The bottle water we buy 1 CD in Accra, 1 CD. It's 150 pesos here, 2 CDs. It's not easy.
Okay, well, but still, that still makes sense. But inflation rates and things are quite problematic. We pray and hope things become better. And as African leaders, the focus should be on agriculture. But some of them come with policies that say, oh, they are focused on agriculture. But most of these policies don't really implement them. The rest paperwork.
There's a farm owned by some Indians, Cassava farm, just above us, where the pig farm is, just above us. I think it's about 100 acres. Cassava farm. Very neat. Very nice.
Pay attention to it.
Pay attention.
Large investments going to it.
That is what they are doing 24/7. Every day you see them driving to that place. Every day. But here, I can say on authority that 90% of farmers in this locality is a side business. But they're investing.
It's sad.
The amount of money they invest.
We are in this country and you are making people from outside coming. It's like I visited an tilapia farm some months ago, earlier this year. The Ghanaians, the farms they have are small. The Chinese, you see the farms they have.
It's about the money.
The tilapia farms they have, and even how big their tilapia, the investment that is going into it and stuff.
It's about the money. It's about the money. We don't want to invest into what will bring us yield and make us less dependent on other people. That's the message. Our taste for foreign stuff
is more. But I also feel one of the main challenges are, as you said, as a youth, maybe you don't have money to go on a large scale. That's why we have to fall on this. Those who are in the diaspora more, but you've left the country, you've gone to make it outside, come back and come and invest. Because imagine, if you have to get good helping hands to do this, it will be on a very large scale. You can even get a factory and things will be moving. You will not be
indirectly employed
quite a number of people.
20.
See, you would help employ more people on the continent. You help expand or invest in agriculture, make things better. We will not be importing cassava for Christ's sake. I mean, when I checked, we import cassava from China. Can you imagine? And we are here, we have the lands. People are not cultivating, people are not getting into it.
Lands just wasting away.
So yeah, that's some of these challenges. It takes time to like change them. And I hope if you are watching me in diaspora, please come back and come and invest. Maybe you might want to do something else, but also want to focus on agric. Come and invest. If there are more investment or more capital to invest in some of these things, you get your yield, you get your money that you want, because you get more cheap labor, you get more you to employ, money to feed people, and also get your return from what you are doing. It's a long process, but with time, I believe we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We'll get there. We'll get there. So I think that will end the video today. I believe you enjoyed it. I hope it was educative. Some of the information that you wanted to hear, you got to know about it. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your network. And make sure it's important for you to like, please. So just like the video, and I'll put his contact too. If you want to support the farm, want to go also invest into what he's doing, you can contact him, reach out to him, speak to him, and let's see how the business goes from there. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.